They say Christians about fiction, but fiction ain't fiction without the triune God of Christians. How do you know that you know what you know is true? Can up be down, left be right, dark be light, or yellow be truly blue? Verily, verily, what are you telling me? That this world's a result of a poof? That people are like insects with no real difference between the two? Presup bars irrationality. Presup stars biblical authority. Presup spars in objectivity. Presup darts at man's depravity. Presup starts with God's majesty, his omniscience, omnipotence, all that he is. They want evidence, but it all evidences him because everything is his. They say Christians about fiction, but fiction ain't fiction without the triune God of Christians. Some talking about this, others talking about that. We out here questioning every one of your facts. Matter of fact, this is the whole point of the spat. Who determines the factness of fact? Let this be the tactic and employ it with tact. God himself staked out a track. They put Christ in the grave and in 3 days didn't know where he was at. By faith we see the futility of your thinking we too once had. He's risen indeed. There's no denying what's so clearly laid out in Acts. Can't take it back. Jesus rose to the top of the stack after condescending from on high to be born in a shack. Now give ear to brother Jacob, spit truth with fire with that rat-a-tat-tat.
The evidence is there, and everyone can see it. It proclaims God's existence even though they don't believe it. The truth about God they turn away from and they leave it, and it's only by God's grace they'll be able to retrieve it. I'm not worried about climbing the intellectual ladder. I'll start with Christ as Lord as the root of the matter. The glory of him is the goal that I'm after. I can endure your ridicule, your scoffs, and your laughter. If you aren't with Christ, he says you're against him. The fear of this Christ is the beginning of wisdom. If you don't start with him, you've given up on knowledge and stealing from his world while you're studying at college. So throw away the lies and all your vain thoughts. Turn to the living Christ and honor him in your heart. Let him renew your mind to conform you to his image and enjoy the knowledge of him whose riches have no limit.
They say Christians about fiction, but fiction ain't fiction without the triune God of Christians.